What's up everyone, I'm regular Dynamo A and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing really well. And as you read the title, in today's video I'm going to recreate some cars from Need for Speed Pro Street. Well, let's get started. So the first car from the game which I will recreate is of course Ryo Watanabe's Mitsubishi Evo 10. So of course, as you can see, we have an Evo 10 in front of me, and of course he's the street king. So for this I'm going to go in the conversion, of course I'm going to go in Bodykit. So in the New Horizon game, the developers added a new white body kit, which is of course this, which is the Street Fighter LA white body kit. It looks really great, like the white body and stuff, and the canards and the rear as well. So I'm gonna go with this white body kit because this matches the build from the game. So of course I'm gonna go with the Street Fighter LA white body kit. Next thing, I'm gonna go and change the spoiler. I'm gonna choose this one, which is the Street Fighter LA one. You can of course go with the rarest one, but I think I'm gonna go with this one because this one matches really well. I'm gonna leave the hood stock because the hood is stock. Although there are kind of two builds for this car depending on what kind of terrain he's using. For example, for drunk and the the speed challenge, it's a different car, but for the grip and the drift, it's this build which I'm currently making. And enough of those, I'm gonna choose wheels, and of course we're gonna go in specialized rim styles, and we're gonna choose these ones, which are the HREP 101. Of course gonna make them a bit big in size. I guess 19 inches is fine for the rear as well. Gonna widen the tires a bit. Gonna do some weight shedding, and there we go. We're pretty much done with the body work. This is how the car looks like after applying the body kit. So next thing I'm gonna do is gonna apply the wrap for the car. And spoilers, I will put every shade code for the wraps and the livery in the description. I won't be able to share them in the comment section because YouTube won't let me. It will remove my comment. So if you want to check the shade code for all the liveries in this video, check the description of the video. So after all the build and bodywork and the livery, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks really great, especially white body kit. It looks so great on this car, and of course the rear wing, it just looks so good. And of course next thing we're gonna do is gonna check the hood. Gonna check the interior. This is how the car looks like from the interior. And of course we got the boot. This is how the car looks like. This is the boot of the car. We got a speaker right there, and there we go. This is Ryo Watanabe's Mitsubishi Evo 10. So the next car for our build is of course Nate Denver's Pontiac GTO 1965 one, and of course he's the speed king. But it's kind of surprising the fact because he's the speed king, but he used a really old muscle car, and to be honest, it's one of the worst muscle cars in the Pro Street game. And enough of Pro Street for this. It's just a pretty simple build. We're going rim style, and we're gonna choose these ones, which are the BBS RS GT. And of course we're gonna make them big in size. I guess 19 inches is fine to match the game counterpart for the rear as well. And that's it. This is the only customization car on Nate Denver's car. Now after the body work, and of course it's not that much customization but only changing the rims of the cars, but I did apply the livery, and this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks really great, but I do say in case of the finish, it should have been a bit glossy, but I feel like this looked great, and this is the one which matched really well. So this is Nate Denver's Pontiac GTO. So next thing I'm gonna do is gonna check the interior of the car. This is how the interior looks like. It's pretty stock. I would have added a roll case, but I prefer not. So this is how the interior of the car. And then we got the boot of the car, which is this. And this is how the car looks like. It's pretty empty. I guess it's empty, and it's your boot style from 1965. So this is Nate Denver's GTO. So the next car on our build list is Karol Monroe, of course. So the next car in our build list is of course Karol Monroe's Ford Mustang. She is the drift. So the next car in our build list is of course Karol Monroe's Ford Mustang. She's the drag queen, and which is really awesome. So of course for the customization, I'm gonna go in the hood. And I'm gonna choose this one, which is the street hood. It's kind of the bit of a drag hood. And I'm gonna go with this one. Gonna leave the spoiler stock. Next thing I'm gonna do is gonna change the wheels of the car. So of course I'm gonna go in specialized rims. And I'm gonna choose these ones, which are the well-resting Master Beagle rims. This is the rim, which is the drag style rims in the game. So I'm gonna go with this one. And I guess we're pretty much done with the bodywork and all the customization, and this is how the car looks like. Next thing I'm gonna do is gonna apply the livery in the car. So after all the bodywork and the wrap, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks really awesome. I mean, the drag rims, the hood. I mean, too bad I could not change the wheels separately, because for example on the front side we have different rims, but for the rear we have different rims. So this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks really great. So gonna check the interior of the car. This is how the car looks like, the inside, and it's pretty stock from the inside. Then we got the boots of the car. For some reason, after applying a aftermarket hood, we are not able to open the engine bay, but I guess it could be because of the aftermarket part, but I don't know. So this is Karol Monroe's drag Ford Mustang. So of course the last and the final build of today's video is of course Aki Kimura's Master RX7, the FD version. Of course, now I'm gonna use the Spirit R-Type A version because it has the suitable customization which I need for this car. And of course Aki Kimura is Drift King, so for this customization I'm going to choose the Sarona straight front bumper. For the rear spoiler I'm going to choose the C-Vest Sport rear wing. or the rear bumper, I'm gonna go with this Sarona straight rear bumper. As for the side skirts, I'm gonna go in Cvs. So we're pretty much done with the bodywork. Next thing I'm gonna do is gonna change the rims. I'm gonna go in sport rim styles, and of course I'm gonna choose these ones, which are the Fixie Profile 5. And of course gonna make them a bit big in size. I guess 18 inches is fine for the rear as well. And we're pretty much done with the bodywork. Next thing we do is gonna apply the livery to the car. So after all the bodywork and the paint, this is how the car looks like. And my boy, this is a really cool car. It's definitely one of my favorite cars from the game, and I guess it really suits the Drift King character, because of course it's an RX7 and it's one of the famous Tory cars. So of course it's gonna check the engine bay. Surprisingly, I can check the engine of this car. So this is the rotary engine, as you can see, and of course we're gonna shut the hood, and this is the pop-up headlights, and it's so satisfying to open and close the headlights. This is how the car headlights. We're gonna check the interior. So it's the Spirit R version, so some things can be different, for example red color seats. Then we're gonna check the boot of the car. This is how the boot of the car looks like. And there we go. This is Aki Kimura's Mazda RX7. Well guys, looks like we're at the end of the video, and thanks so much for watching the video. If you really enjoyed the video, like the video and share it with your friends and family members. And of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel because it really helps me. And of course, till the next video, goodbye.